Hi, I'm the Tail Pirate Roberts, and welcome back to Oblivion. I don't remember where we left off. I think we were doing Fighters Guild stuff, because that's where we're at. So, what was the last thing we did? Oh, I think it was the break-ins. We did the break-ins most recently, so that should be it.
Rana.
You're not Azan.
You too.
I think that's it for this, for this occasion. We have to go to Shaden Hall. Nice. I keep saying it, but I love weather in games. Especially rain. Did that increase my restoration? Without being injured? If it did, that means we can literally just we're not going to because of reasons we recently encountered, but I guess you could spam restoration leveling by just holding it down now, which cool. It was kind of a pain before because towards the end of the game the only way to really get restoration maxed out would just be standing on a flame vent or something like that.
Here looking for work, meet? Maybe you want a contract? I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job. I'm sorry. They charged me. Move your ass.
Cool. Well, this guy's rude. Yeah, so weapon shipment, that should be yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head up to the mine, do this weapon shipment. I don't really remember if the Fighters Guild has the same kind of escalation as the other guilds do in its story. I don't think there's any world-ending threat, so to speak. With the Mages Guild, you have to deal with Manny Marco, who is just an actual threat to the country type situation. But I think the Fighters Guild, if I remember correctly, stays pretty menial the whole time, which is fine. I still prefer it over the companions as far as having having a guild structure to something that exists like the Fighters Guild does. Which the companions was cool, and the werewolf thing was cool, and it's good that they brought that back, since I think the only other werewolf content was Morrowind. But at the same time, it wasn't exactly meaningful, I think. But that's probably just me. Sir, can you... I tend to prefer having, larger overarching storylines that kind of have, a larger impact. It's kind of the main issue that I had with, the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim, is because the Dark Brotherhood doesn't exist anymore, and you're kind of seeing that. I know there was no Mages Guild, but again, the Mages Guild also doesn't exist anymore. They collapsed shortly after the events of Oblivion, and so did the Dark Brotherhood, and so did the Fighters Guild, and so did pretty much the entire Empire. So it's the Skyrim is post-apocalyptic Elder Scrolls, if that makes sense. Everything that was structured is gone, and everyone's just at war and trying to survive, so it makes sense. But they didn't really tie any of the factions into the story in a way that was really meaningful outside of maybe the Emperor assassination for the Dark Brotherhood. But I think like the overall writing for the game series like took a downturn after Oblivion and Fallout 3.
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought weapons for us.
I did.
You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapons to my other 2 men. You
Alright.
too.
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that weapons shipment you brought. Excellent! I long to sink a blade into some goblin flesh.
I mean, I think you definitely a hammer person. Getting hammer vibes.
A blade?
Yeah, okay.
I'm waiting.
You're the one with the weapon shipment.
Yep.
Good. I need a weapon. I'm looking forward to bashing some skulls in.
Yeah.
A hammer. Excellent. Good for bashing in puny goblin skulls.
Way to be a stereotype.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna let them run forward because they're gonna die pretty much immediately. That would have been my... Also, magic arrows. I don't think I ever really noticed that those were gone. But you can get some absolutely broken arrows. And some that will actually enchant and craft ourselves, I believe. I think we can enchant arrows. And do, like, full-scale blizzards and stuff on them. Yeah, that's a dead end. Yeah.
Die, damn you! Is that the best you can do?
We are going to go the other way. Because I think there's a few enemies back here somewhere. Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, yeah. There was no mining. I don't think. You just have, like, veins that you just pull the ore out of. Alright. Let's go check on them. Yeah, I actually really do not like any quests where I am, like, required to be with groups, because it makes running in with a sword or using magic, like, wildly problematic. And it's simply just because, like, the... Oh. It looks like they survived. Like, the NPCs don't have any kind of, like, safety on them at all. So, if you run in swinging a sword or use a magic spell that has an AoE, you'll take out, like, you'll take out your teammates.
Well, they're all taken care of now. It's a shame we lost Bragg. I'll miss the ugly bastard. You should head back to Grokash.
Oh, well, we lost one of them.
Good going.
That's fine. Log trap. Okay, cool. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we cleared the place out. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait. Having to walk back out of caves the long way is
Thanks, friend.
never enjoyable. Which, I mean, I guess it depends on the cave, but, like, there's only some that have shortcuts, and it's always really nice when they do. But at the same time, I also didn't like how absolutely formulaic all of the dungeons and caves in Skyrim were identical. Like, there was really minor differences, but for the most part, it was literally the same thing, like, over and over and over again. And you can say the same thing to a degree about, like, Oblivion, to say, hey, you know, it's always goblins, or it's always skeletons, or zombies, or something like that, right? But that's still better than it constantly just being like, yeah, go to this cave and kill some Draugr. That's the entirety of every quest in Skyrim for the most part. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, I complain a lot, but I still really did. I really enjoyed Skyrim, but especially coming back now, there's just huge differences, and I feel like if enough people play this game, and from what I've seen online, a lot of people seem to be really enjoying, like, the stuff that is still in Oblivion that didn't make it into Skyrim, it's gonna make the release for Elder Scrolls 6 a lot more difficult than it was, or than it would have been, because now people are gonna have higher expectations, because we had a ton of people that were completely new to the series with Skyrim
weapons shipment yet?
that did not have expectations because they'd never played the series before. But then there was a lot of us who played Skyrim, and we were, like, mostly disappointed with it because of the expectations we had from Oblivion going into Skyrim. And I guess you could say the same thing about people who played Morrowind, but, like, Morrowind didn't age well. Like, it was too much. Like, I know that, like, that is a controversial statement, and I will, like, ruffle some feathers, but, like, Morrowind was great when it came out. It is not good now. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one there.
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavanna Nadaran. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
Okay, cool. We'll do that one later.
Well, you got the weapons there, but there were casualties after. Do better in the future or don't come to me for work. Here's your reward. Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild. You're needed in Coral.
Okay.
Farewell.
There was a ton of back and forth, if I remember
Hello.
correctly. I think we just go in a cycle between, like, Azan, here, and then,
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
and then Coral, and then, like, I think the main plot takes place in, like, Coral, and I think, like, the other two just kind of become, like, just progression quests, just for us to, like, gain advancement, if I remember correctly.
It's about time.
Could be wrong, but we'll see.
Good afternoon.
Wait, where does it want me to go? Do I have an active quest for... That doesn't make sense.
Hello.
Terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Chainfall, he
We're just gonna go into the guild.
I'm the Fighters Guild champion, Modrin Orain. I don't believe we've met. Take care.
Where is she here? It's just like the map markers way off that way. Are you... Yeah.
Greetings. I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good. I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild. We are a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I think he was downstairs.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes?
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
Okay.
Good day.
Was that it? We just walking around to random new people and advertising your store? Like, I guess. Okay. Anyway.
What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh?
Why does everyone have such an attitude in this guild?
Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up. I want you to contact
Jesus.
Maglier.
Who's Maglier?
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad. He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him.
Okay.
Don't just stand there. Move!
I think it's... Yeah, this side. Okay, and then... Yeah, that marker isn't moving. So I think that's just glitched.
Hello.
Where are we? Here, we're gonna go to the east gate. Because I think he's at the end. And then if we just run straight... Oh, this is a house we're gonna buy, by the way. Whenever we can actually afford it. It's very expensive. I think it's actually the most expensive house in the game at like 50 grand or something like that. Or maybe it's only 25, but still. It's my favorite one out of all of them. Are you... Yeah, you look the
What
type.
is it? A sister? They send you to find me?
Yeah, you defaulted, my dude.
Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal.
Okay.
That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money. If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about.
Okay, fair enough.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Hello.
if you don't want it, you don't want it, dude. That's fine. I'll handle it. Like, someone's got to do it because, like, you know, the guild was paid to handle it. But at the end of the day, like, If someone doesn't feel comfortable like following through with the contract, and I mean that's on them. I mean, because like to be fair, I just walked up and they were like, "Welcome to the guild." I didn't sign anything. They have no power over me. I think we got to crash. Okay, we're back. The game crashed when we were fast traveling. So, yep, we just kind of had to restart it. But we're all good. Also, I know that you can, like, get a horse, but we're not going to. Or we will eventually. We'll probably have Shadow Mirror, but, like, once our speed gets to a certain point, it's kind of pointless. But I'm also hoping they kind of, like... I'm assuming they redid the riding mechanics a little bit, because riding horses in the original Oblivion was a pain. It was almost never worth it out of sheer frustration. Alright. Don't know why we did that. It's like also sometimes I just get stuck on the ground. Like when you're going uphill, like you just get like limited on like your walking speed, and it just feels weird. Like I understand it in the sense that like you'd move slower, like when you're going uphill, but it doesn't feel natural. That did virtually no damage. See, that one was 3 damage, but the other one was 1, and I don't understand, like, how it's deciding how much damage you actually do. Are we stuck? There we go. Oh, wait. How do you drop again? There we go. And then... Okay. Because what sword are we using? The Blackwater Blade. We don't need these. I want to sell them, though. Also, why are we wearing prisoner clothes? Okay. Alright, whatever. We also have to be careful with the amount of stuff that we actually drop, because player-dropped items do not despawn. So eventually, if we drop enough items, like the game has to constantly like keep track of everything that's like laying around, which eventually can lead to performance issues, like over like really long playthroughs, which this is going to be. Also, the shit. physically using a bow, like they reworked a lot of like the combat system as far as like the animations, the sounds, and everything like that. Way more satisfying. And I have tried it with a controller as well, with like the added like haptic feedbacks and stuff. Like, it feels really good. But I think all of the weapons do. Are they... There's a... Where's he at? There we go. Also, we're trying to work on our sneak now, so that when we get to the Dark Brotherhood, it makes our life a little bit easier. Because we do have some quests where... there's one in particular I remember that's a pain, because you have to swap out some dude's medicine with poison, and in order to get the bonus, you can't be discovered. And we're definitely not going to have any decent invisibility spells by that point. Just because that requires our illusion being at like at 100. I don't think we're supposed to get over these. We're gonna get stuck. It's fine. Down we go.
Whoa!
Okay, here it is. Is this one that we want to read? Alright, whatever. Guess we'll learn something today. Various studies on the fauna of Cyrodiil. Brennus Astius Scholar. Much of this journal has become unreadable. The Cyrodiilic rat appears less aggressive than its counterpart in various other provinces. You could have fooled me, my dude. They are prevalent in all parts of Cyrodiil, equally at home in basement dwellings, caves, ruins, or grasslands. They are known to carry disease, and their bites can be painful. Though once thought to be intelligent, they are social creatures, often appearing in groups numbering 20 or more. The largest male dominates this clan structure and seems to have breeding rights with all females of reproductive age. Younger males will often challenge the older dominant males in a fight to the death. Their horns locked, two minotaurs will wrestle until one can no longer continue. This often... That's what I was wondering. I was like, minotaurs. Called billies by many of the local farmers. But is this so-called Landro actually of any relation to the sea-dwelling Drow? Is that how you pronounce that? Sure. There certainly seem to be similarities in morphology, especially in the region of the head and the thorax, and they produce the same Drow wax found in the aquatic creatures. However, while true Drow are known to be cunning, even intelligent, these Landro demonstrate none of the same intelligence. They are violent and aggressive, killing indiscriminately. Some believe them to be of Daedric origins, perhaps related to the spider Daedra. That, however, is not the opinion of this researcher. It appears more likely that the Landro are a distant relative of the true Drow, perhaps an ancestor from far back on the evolutionary timeline. Much has been made of the fact that trolls can be killed only by application of fire, whether it by spell or torch. This is, in fact, a myth. Trolls do seem to have a weakness to fire and fire-based spells and a fantastic ability to regenerate tissue, but they can be killed by conventional means. One should note, however, that trolls should absolutely not. The rest of the journal is unreadable. Cool. I have found Brennus Astius' journal. I should either speak with Maglier or tell Modron Orin that the contract is now completed. I think we're just going to turn this in. Like, I don't have any reason to do Maglier like any favors. And also, I mean, he was kind of an asshole about it too. Oh wait, yep. All right, and back to Coral. There's also one other house that we could buy, which is the Coral one. I mean, we can buy all of them, but the Coral one is cool because it is... Wait, where are we at? Oh, it's over here. It's in the little cul-de-sac with the tree. Like right next to the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, just right here. And everyone kind of gathers here during the day, so it's just kind of got like a nice little neighborhood vibe. Cool. Makes me nervous sometimes when I come out of like waiting and I'm just like, are we gonna load?
Why are you talking to me? Shouldn't you be finding Maglier?
Dude, calm down, dude.
So, I assume you've dealt with Maglier. Tell me about why he defaulted on his contract. You've got the journal. Good. So, what happened in Skingrad? You did it? I'll be talking to Maglier soon. I don't need one wet ear covering for another. Still, the job got done. Here's the reward. Back for more work, are you? Good. Some of our boys are causing trouble in Leowin. Looks bad for the guild. Some of your brothers have been getting rowdy at the local tavern. I've got no problem with cutting loose, but I don't like it when we all look bad. You're looking for Relian, Vantus Prelius, and Dubak Groshok. I haven't had any trouble with them before, so find out what's going on.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
How much gold do we have? 3,000? Okay. I was just thinking, we could do the house quest in Anvil. Because once we get that quest done, we just have like a little manor, which is nice because we don't have to spend money to actually like upgrade it. It's just automatically like furnished and everything for us. I don't know why I chose
Bring
this
your spare
gate.
a coin.
Nope. Actually.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Thank you, God. Blessings of Arche upon ye.
I don't
How do you do?
really do that for any reason beyond the fact that I'm just like, I might need you for information someday. Because I think that's how that works. I guess let's just try the inn.
Good.
Man. This is not what I expected.
Well, you found the three sisters. Beds and food. Not cheap, but you get what you pay for. I'm Shuravi, the sister that works and worries. Shamada is sweet and decorative. Shomara is dumb as a post, but she can cook at least. There are some folks causing trouble, that's for sure. Head over to the Five Claws Lodge. You'll see. Take care.
Okay, cool. Our brothers are in a different lodge.
How are you?
Can you spare a coin?
Here we go.
You shouldn't be here.
Who, me?
Send me a drink, barkeep, and make it quick.
What do you want? No trouble here. No nothing here. No fun, no work, nothing. Blackwood Company's got all the work. There's nothing left for us, except for drinking. Haven't you heard of them? Former soldiers sent down into the swamps to take some territory back from the lizards. Talk to Vantus.
Okay.
Shove off.
What do you...
It's not wise to interrupt us in the middle of our discussion.
Hey, I'll interrupt you whenever I want. Like, you wanna throw hands, my dude?
I don't think so. I'll tell you what real trouble is. It's trying to pay my debtors when there's no work. It's my wife taking in wash to buy food. That's been the state of things since the Blackwood Company began moving in. I spit on them. Mercenaries sent by the Emperor to reclaim territory in Black Marsh. When they failed, they came back and set up shop. They've been undercutting us on contracts ever since, and they've no qualms about accepting jobs no guild member would be caught dead doing.
Well, it sounds like you guys just need work.
A brilliant idea. Orion only sends his best these days.
Oh my god, dude.
Tell you what, you go find us some paying work and we'll happily go about it.
Look, I'll go find work, not because of anything that you said, because you're kind of a douche.
Looking at
Much obliged, my
drinks.
friend.
I'm doing this because we need to get you guys out of
A
here.
refill.
Your Fighters Guild. Get them out of here.
That's what I want to do. I hate all of these people. Let's see. Jobs.
Jobs for the Fighters Guild. Try Margart. If she's not at home or at the Five Claws, she's probably out looking for alchemical ingredients.
Cool.
Make them leave
And make it
now.
quick.
Greetings.
And honestly, like, I mean, I get it. Like, you know, the other company comes in, they start undercutting, and the Fighters Guild loses, like, jobs. But at the same time, like, 90% of the guild seem to be pretty terrible people. Like,
Well, Maik knows much. I don't know why one would want to destroy a building. It takes time to make it. Much time.
yeah, same, like,
Oh,
Take
Met
care.
adventurer. A moment of your time, if you please.
me?
Perhaps you'll be able to assist me. I'm after some skooma dealers. A small group of skooma dealers led by a Dunmer named Kylius Lanavo is holed up in the Greyland settlement, just up the road. I've been trying to catch Lanavo for months, but every time I approach the place, his lookout sees me, and he goes running. I need someone to go in there and put a stop to those fetchers. I don't care what it takes. We must get that poison they're selling off the street. Bring me Lanavo's ring as proof he's been dealt with, and I'll give you the bounty on him.
This
Be
is where
vigilant. Lanavo is a snake.
this is where I'm torn, because I think that the war on drugs is terrible, but at the same time, skooma is like super meth in Elder Scrolls.
My name is Margart. Professionally, I'm a trade consultant. I offer advanced mercantile training, by the way. But my real passion is alchemy. I love brewing up new and interesting potions, just for fun. It's a pity my busy consulting and training schedule leaves me little time for gathering ingredients. And heavens forfend that my husband, Itar, devote a few minutes from his all-consuming hobby stirring up trouble between Khajiits and Argonians to help me find ingredients.
I don't feel like a little bit about your husband was relevant, but I do have some guys.
I suppose I've got something I could use the guild's help with. I need ogre teeth and minotaur horn for my alchemy experiments. They're tough to get, but I prefer fresh, and I'll pay well. And I just don't trust those Blackwood Company folks to find them. Well, I'm not sure about you either. Tell you what, if you bring me back 5 portions of ectoplasm, I'll give my business to the guild. That's my offer. Come back when you've got... Take care.
How much do I have? Oh, I have 1. Let's see. I'm not really sure where we can get ectoplasm right now, so... We're gonna go see if we can just buy it. Make our lives easier. Because other than that, we can just kind of like start dungeon diving, or doing other quests until we just happen to have it.
Hail, good citizen.
It's probably,
How can I be
yeah,
of
they're
service?
closed.
If you have any questions about the merchandise,
Okay, do you have ectoplasm?
may I interest you in some of my fine wares?
You only have 1.
Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure to serve. Bye.
I don't see any laying around. Okay, let's see. So we need 3 more. I don't think we've encountered anything that drops ectoplasm recently, so... I mean, we can clear out some of the side quests we have while... Well, we kind of hope we just run across like some some wraiths or something like that, and then we can just kind of grab it then. But let's go see what's up with these skooma dealers, because
So what's the news from Grayland?
I'm interested to see how this goes. I also wonder, can we just like walk in? I'm not under attack yet, so that's good. Oh wait. How are we? Oh, that's right, because... Okay, we don't have any way to feather ourselves. Actually, we could. We need to make sure we don't use our Nern root, because there's like a certain amount that we have to like give to the quest person for that quest. Also, we want to make sure we don't accidentally use our ectoplasm. That actually might be good enough. Yeah, that dropped our weight down a good bit. Cool.
Fall before me, Breton.
Well.
Must have been the wind.
Why are we...
You move like a pregnant cow.
Why won't you die?
What if I was a paying customer? This is no way to run a drug operation.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm.
Oh shit, that's my health. Ugh, okay. Oh.
up, you pathetic worm!
This ends here!
Ha! You'll never take me down!
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Look, guys, look.
Die!
I am not... I don't have any soul gems at all. Okay. Look. I'm not against you guys. Like, if you ask me, y'all are just entrepreneurs. Which, you know, everyone has different views on stuff like that. The guards want me to come handle you. You want to sell your drugs. I feel like we can come to an agreement that's not me just stabbing you.
Part where you fall down and bleed to death. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll take the repair hammer, because... I'm also looking for Skooma. We're gonna loot this place. For everything they have. Okay, cool. Got the ring. Any Skooma? Any Skooma around? It's just, like, it's valuable. So... we can sell it. There we go. Yeah, 75 gold a pop. And we need to go sell a bunch of stuff anyway. Alright, I broke up the drug operation.
Luck taking down Lenavo?
Unfortunately, yeah. Right pillar, just a pillar of the community that guy was.
You've done it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. By the divines, I salute you in the name of the Legion. Here is your well-earned reward.
20 gold? Are you for real, dude? I almost died. Should've let him keep selling, I guess. Hey, Thornir.
Welcome to the copious coin. What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Hey, man. You want to buy some skooma?
Have a look at my wares.
I do
I'm
have
sure there's something to suit you.
I have a little bit of a hookup right now. Not a whole lot, you know, but...
You got a great deal there. That's more than I'd usually pay. An excellent bargain. An excellent bargain. That seems a fair price. A good price for a good customer. fine transaction.
Okay, so we need to...
Thank you for your...
How do we haggle? Can we haggle?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Because here's the thing, man. $33 gold for a single bottle of skooma doesn't seem like I'm really coming out on top here. I had to get this stuff completely legitimately, manufactured it by hand. This is really good product, my dude. I wonder if there's anyone else we can sell it to. Actually, we're going to hold on to it. We're going to hold on to this for a second.
Goodbye. Please,
because I have an idea. We're going on a side quest. Because there is...
How goes it?
It's... Hold on. Is it the Elven Gardens or the Talos Plaza? We're gonna try Elven Gardens. Okay.
Good to see you.
Is it this house over here? No. One of these houses. Okay. Wait. Sometimes I feel like the monitoring, like, just stops and then, like, kicks back in randomly with this mic because, like, how clearly I can hear myself just changes. Okay. So it's not here. Is it? No. No, it's not here. One of these homes.
Greetings.
For an unrelated quest.
Angela Blakely. This is my father's house. He was...
Why are you good?
If there's a complaint about a merchant, be seeing you.
I'm only asking for enough blessings of Anu upon you.
There is at least one person who is really high on skooma.
I'm Gemellus Axius.
And he just kind of wanders around. I don't remember what the quest is that, like, leads to it. I'm pretty sure it's the Elven Gardens district. Because he, like, wanders around, but there's a specific house that he does skooma in, right? And if we can remember or figure out which house that is, then that means...
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I don't care.
Blessings of Stendar upon you.
I think it's this one for some reason. I have a sneaking suspicion it's this one. I think the owner of this house is dead. But we're gonna break in and see if we can... Okay. If this is the right house, then there should be a body in the basement. And if there is, then there's no one here. And we don't have to sneak around. Yeah, this isn't the right house. Yeah, this doesn't seem right. This isn't right. Okay. Well, in that case, I do know of somewhere else we can get skooma in the waterfront. No. Yeah, this isn't the right house. But that's fine. Nope. Nothing to see here. Hmm. Hmm. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back to this. We're gonna circle back around to that one whenever we can, like... There's a side quest when we end up on it. I'll remember and be like, oh yeah, this guy. Because I think that there's both skooma in the house and there's skooma that he has on him, and we can steal his skooma after we... I don't remember if we kill him or not. It doesn't really matter too much, but we can get skooma from both of those sources. And then...
Hail.
Let's level really quick. Okay, so yeah. Nope, okay. Certain days of the week, this barrel has skooma in it. There's a whole skooma operation that runs out of the waterfront.
What's going on with you?
We saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little...
And I don't remember all the details for it. Except... yeah, nothing in here.
Hello.
What's going on with you?
Ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Yeah. There might be some in here, but I think this person has something to do if they're home. Yeah, they have something to do with the skooma operation. Okay, let's check that note real quick. Nope, wrong one. Wait. Are those both the same note? Oh, she's got one from the Grey Fox.
I don't have time to talk.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't read them. I just deliver them.
Oh, she delivers the notes.
Venetia Melisea, take...
No, you're not the right
things to
person.
do.
You're not the right person. Are you? Because the barrel's outside of your house.
What is it now?
What's going on with you?
Awful creatures.
I avoid those
It's fine. It is fine. So let's move on for right now. Because I've decided that's how we're paying for our house. We're going to pay for our house by building a skooma empire as soon as I can find a good source of skooma to sell. I think that I think there's a finite amount in the game, but I also could be wrong. But it is hard to come by. But there are skooma operations that exist, so we should be able to just find it.
How are you today?
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
Hear about the fines.
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards.
I mean...
The Count, he could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain, after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. Garrus may be our only hope.
I mean, we can go investigate for sure. I think we can get moon sugar too. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I think that's an alchemical ingredient. Which is what skooma's made out of. So we could also have a side business of selling moon sugar.
What do you want?
So, Ulrich, right?
I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out.
Oh,
I'm listening.
Okay, he really likes this. Oh my god, I know.
What a great Sorry. Don't talk such... No more! You're frightening me.
Okay,
What a great Sorry. I don't get it. Not now. Yes, yes, whatever you say. You think that's funny? Don't try to manipulate... Whatever you... I wish I could say that. That's just stupid. Don't try to manipulate... No, remarkable.
Let's try that.
All right. It appears you've spoken to Levana.
There we go.
I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of that money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on the captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Othran. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done.
Okay.
Aldos is living on
But-
the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead. Beware of Ulrich. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do. You must locate Aldos. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
Yes, but, and that's fine, what I am interested in is where is Ulrich's office? Because, full of expensive items sounds intriguing. If we can... Should be a guard quarters around here somewhere. Yeah. I'm assuming his office will be in here, maybe.
I'm your relief. It's about time. Greetings. By the Nine Divines, you're the grand champion of the arena. This is such an honor. Go take your break. Hello.
Good. I'm hungry.
Maybe it's
Good
not.
evening. You're off duty now. Good. Good. I'm hungry. You're off duty now. Another day, another septum.
I'm here to relieve you.
My feet are killing me.
This might be a little
Go
risky.
take your break.
But
I'm your relief. Feet are
It's
killing
about
me.
time.
it
You're off duty
says
now. My feet are killing me.
this door does not lead anywhere that's trespassing. So it shouldn't be illegal to pick the lock.
Another day.
Sorry, but can you, can you not just eat right here, my dude? Yeah, so that does not seem to be his office.
Yes?
There's another door here. This one is trespassing, though. If we wait a couple of hours, do most of you leave?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know
Kind
you.
of.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and I don't care.
Oh, this is him. Okay, alright. This guy... Okay, so this is his office. This has to be his office. Okay, how do we get into this office? I wonder if he walks into it, if we can just, like, duck in. I also wonder if we can... there's a guard there. Let's wait an hour. Okay. He's moving on. Which one of you sees me? Oh, maybe that guy there. Do it. Come on. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. No? Oh, you're just gonna walk away now? Oh, where are you going? Oh, sweet. Okay. We're out of sight, we're out of sight.
Oh,
damn it.
You viol... Then...
Why, you done... Oh,
it's all... Then...
Why, you...
We could pick the lock, but at this point...
Pickpocket!
Then pick
it!
It's probably easier to honestly just have the key, and then we can just, like, dart in. Got it. Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay. So... Okay. Alright. Cool. The key doesn't work on the door. So, but there might be, like, something inside that uses this key. I hope we got this in time.
Stop! You violated...
What happens if we just resist arrest? Is this...
Die! You should have paid... You'll never take me down! Die!
Show me what you've
I'm
got.
here to relieve you. Good. I'm hungry.
Alright, well, what we just learned was that, in fact, is not his office. So... Okay, so it... These are just the prison cells. So, from what I can read online, that is his office. Or it seems to be. Okay, so we need to get into this office without getting caught. We almost... okay. We're trespassing, I think. No? See, this is Garrus, though. It's not in here, is it? Like, maybe this is it. I just thought there'd be more to it. Oh, wait. I guess we'll just take his books. Because we're gonna need him eventually anyway, just for like the Thieves Guild. Alright, well.
Let's hear it.
Greetings to you.
Well, we tried. I thought there might be like gold or something from like the finds, like maybe something else that was of value, but oh well. In that case, we're just going to leave this video here, and then we'll continue with this quest while we also look for ectoplasm for the Fighters Guild. But if you guys are enjoying our shenanigans and the fact that we're going to build a skooma empire, if we can find a good source, don't tell the guards. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.